Shalom Akim. I like to say Kahalal, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kadash. You know, God bless the apostles, and that is a great news to do well. Peace and salutation to that in the world that pushes truth to the forefront. Alright, let's get a read through this article. More updates on the Rfid microchip technology, right? This is in the island of Trinidad and Tobago. Right, so Republic Bank unveils Caribbean's first wearable payment solution at CPL final, right? They said what's your date? October 11, 2019. It's a Republic Bank Limited, the official bank partner of the Hero Caribbean Premier League, right? Will unveil its pioneering wearable payment platform at tomorrow's CPL final at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, Toraba, right? They say 1,500 lucky cricket fans attending the match between Barbados, Trident, and Guyana Amazon Warriors will receive a wristband preloaded with $50 to be spent at the dedicated contactless contactless Carib bar. So there's like what the scriptures call the wiles of the devil, right? They're bringing out the technology and they're starting to implement it slowly but surely, because there's how it does do things. It doesn't always just give you something instantly. It's just like when they was trying to program people to accept things like homosexuality and transgenderism, they didn't just bring it in. Or even if you analyze media throughout the ages, you'll see when you used to see women long time dancing in music videos to when you're seeing them now, it was a slow transition process until it eventually reached to more or less no clothes. Before they start plenty clothes, and it ended up getting less and less until it's just underway. They doesn't just bring it instantly. They just slowly, insert it in. The same thing with this RFID technology. There's different ways that they're trying to slowly insert it in, so that when you get a chip in your hand, it will seem like just another advancement, because it's something they're technically doing all the time. That's how crafty this devil is work. Right? Slowly but surely just putting in the different agendas. The way to accept homosexuality. So they'll put it in movies, they'll try to make it somewhat natural. So when it actually become something common, it's not like if it wasn't slowly being programmed to accept it. Right? They say each wristband is pin protected and will connect wirelessly to allow instant cash free purchase with the flick of the wrist. It's like you'll see them videos, like if you go on YouTube and you type in RFID microchip, you'll see people just putting the hand by the item that had a scan and they're just paying for items. You understand? That is just how it is. That's something to try to get familiar with. First they want to put it on your hand, and then they want to put it in your hand. But they want to familiarize you with the whole process. You see, we want to make sure that our payment solutions match the needs and expectations of the modern Caribbean customer, right? For lazy people who blind. Our contactless wristbands will take the time and effort out of buying a drink. So patrons at the Hero CPL final can focus on enjoying the cricket. And that is one of the ways that this devil does work. He is trying to make it look like what it is he doing. He try to make it look like if it's so good for you. Because that is how he does work. Craftiness, trickery. He's always trying to act like if the things he's trying to implement is the best option for you. Like it's the best thing that could make everything okay. Same thing I was trying to do in Venezuela. They wanted to go and interfere with the people's stuff. But you know what? Before they do it, they try to make it look like if what they're doing is such a good thing for the people. That is the craftiness. That is how their spirit is. It say put on the Ephesians 6 verse 11, right? It say put on the whole armor of power, right, of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And that whole armor what refers to this truth, the faith, the knowledge, and sword. Or as it go down in it, they talk about the sword of the word and so forth. But when we look at that word, as I say here, it say that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Let me see what that would mean. When the scriptures talk about standing against the wiles of the devil. Ephesians 6:11. Right, the wiles. Right?
Strong's G 3180. Methodia.
Right, let me see what the wiles refer to. It's a cunning art, deceit, crafty trickery. Because really and truly, that's how does operate. Like you talk about the Trojan horse. You understand? They're taking something bad and trying to wrap it and make it look like if it's something good. That's the kind of deceit level that does work with. You understand? Gaining natives gifts, and inside it was syphilis. That's how it does work. Craftiness. Right? Say it say to follow up. That's not 1 second. Yeah, so talk about that to deal with something. Right, it say to follow up or investigate by method and settled plan. Anyone looking for? It said to follow craftily, frame devices, deceive. And really and truly, whatever it is that they're talking about is RFID chip, what it is try to implement it with craftiness, with deceitfulness, trying to make it think it's something good, not knowing according to the scriptures it's something evil. Right? Let's see, reach. It say this is a giant leap in the digital payment culture for the Caribbean, said Derwin Howell, whoever he is. No, he's not down for the Lord. It's the executive director at RBL. We see he also added, this is the first in a series of innovative payment solutions that Republic Bank will roll out in the upcoming months. So this is something they just start, or a little taste of what it is they want to do. But we know according to the scriptures, eventually it will go from just having it as an optional thing and trying to get used to it until the point reach when that is the only way you can make purchases, because that is what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring in one thing and phase out the next, and that is where that RFID chip coming in, because that is what they want to put in your hand until that is where you can buy and sell with according to the scriptures. Right? It said to make a purchase, patrons will be required to place their wrists near the contactless terminal to activate payment. Patrons will also have the option of reloading the wristband with additional funds via links or credit card, or donating any useless funds to the bank's 6 for 6 646 cents. It's a campaign in support of relief efforts in the Bahamas. Right? It's an RBL team will be on site to answer questions from patrons utilizing the ban, as well as to assist with top-ups Howell said, right? So you see, they'll be asking questions because it's like all this is like the trial practice. First, they bring it in the law where they could be able to put it on prisoners. Now, they're putting it at a trial in certain other things where people could get used to the technology and they want to hear people's opinion and comments about how useful it was and how much they like it. So they will know, with the information they gather, they will know how to be able to advance and go about with it. You understand? All these things is the wiles of the devil. It say the wearable band are part of the bank's thrust to boost its digital payments portfolio and accelerate its efforts towards innovation, digital transformation, and excellence, right? And they're really just talking about meeting America's standard, because we know they're following, they as the scriptures say, they drunk with that wine of fornication. You're just going along with the things that America and all these and the beast doing, right? The NATO and the EU. They say the bank's technology partner, YP Payment Solutions Limited, will provide the technical support for the redemption terminal, programming, wearables, and communication infrastructure. So that probably the ones who offer them to make sure that they keep up with it. RBL recently announced its intention to purchase in 19.99% stake in YP's sister company, Nobis Bass Limited. All right, I'm not sure about what those companies are already about. It says subject to regulatory approvals. I can always put the links in. Oh, wait, almost finished. Let's read it out. It says RBL has been the official banking partner for Hero CPL for the past 6 years, and with every year, the bank continues to be a staunch advocate for Caribbean sport as it looks at developing deeper regional connections through the game. That probably just means that it's profitable for them. So we know devils don't like giving charity. They just give it because it gives them a good image, or it's profitable them to in some way in the long run. They don't give charity because it's a nice thing to do. Right? That's not how their spirit is. Either to get good publicity or some foolishness. That is sure not everybody that does a good deed is a good person. So the Revelations 13 verse 16, right? It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Already and truly, that's what they're working towards. They're working towards this goal, but the slowly but surely bringing in certain innovative things to make it, to lead up to that point. But when the time does come, really and truly, that is what it is the one to get used to. First they bring out credit cards, now they bring out the wearable wristbands, then you gotta get it in your hand. And some go take it willingly, and then some you gotta take it by law. So it will be forcibly. Some like different ways that he will cause them, he will cause them to actually take it. Okay, that's some he will catch who would want to do it and go along with it, and then it has some that will not be done for it because they have an idea of what it's about, so they want to put it in the law to make them do it, or create chaos and implement it through order, because that is how they work. Order out of chaos, right? But for those in that time who actually take that chip, which really they want people to do, let me hear what the Lord say about it. It said in Revelations 14 verse 9, it say, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right, And you know the Lord is not a fool. You ain't gonna say you go take the chip in your big toe and you feel, well, I didn't take it in my hand or my forehead. No, the Lord will still destroy you. Right? So say any man that receive that mark, which is that chip, which is the one insert into you. Right? It said the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Right? Indignation means what? Righteous anger towards something. It say, and he shall be tormented with fire and with brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the Lamb is who? Yahushua Mashiach. So whoever it is take that chip in that time, they're going to be tormented. You understand? The Lord going to bring destruction upon them. That's why many Lords always tell you, don't take that chip. Turn to the Lord. You know, all these things, because we know what's going to happen to the people that do these things. The Lord is going to torment them and destroy them. Anyway, I hope this was edifying. Say Shalom, Barakatah.